Okay, here we go. Right, Q's fuse. Number 4, electoral integrity. If, like me, you believe in democracy, nothing undermines democracy more than the feeling that the vote is rigged. Stalin, who used to get more than 99% of the vote, said that it's not the people who vote that count, but those who count the vote. It always amazes me that in a country as sophisticated as the United States of America, the voting system is not watertight. Had the voting system been beyond reproach, then maybe the problems of January the 6th, 2021 may never have occurred. Donald Trump may well have an ego the size of the Titanic, and one of his favourite words of abuse is loser. But there were enough anomalies for people to believe that the election may even have been stolen. No sitting president before has ever increased the number of people who voted for him and still managed to lose. This may be due to the deeply divided nature of American politics, and so people who are more inclined to vote for one side or the other. As the ballots closed, it looked as if Trump had won the re-election. Then the counting stopped in various states. When it recommenced the next day, Biden pulled ahead. Had there been any manipulation? There is video footage of people putting postal ballots in voting boxes at very odd times, like 2:15 in the morning. I mean, why then? Did they have anything to hide? It would even appear that some of the dead achieved the miracle of casting their vote. Voter lists must be kept up to date. A statistician known to my journalist son Ben did some analysis of voting patterns in one county in Arizona, a key swing state. He came up with 6,415 votes that were dubious, or at least questionable in some way. When Biden only carried that state by 10,000 votes, this is a problem. Even if the state had gone to Trump, he still would not have been re-elected, but these nagging doubts should not be arising in the first place. I can only hope that whomsoever wins this November, the result is emphatic and beyond reasonable doubt. As I understand it, Democrats are saying that should Trump win, they may decide not to ratify the result in early January 2025. That sounds eerily familiar, doesn't it? Turning to the UK, the Conservatives have managed to push through a requirement that you must bring some identification to prove that you are whom you claim to be when you go to vote. The Labour Party opposed this move, and I believe that the Democrats did something similar in the USA. If you really believe in democracy, rather than your own short-term advantage, you would support this. Democracy lives by integrity. You just know that America's founding fathers would have made that difficult choice, even to their own disadvantage. In the UK, we are not immune from vote harvesting. The one big problem, as in the USA, is the postal vote. In Tower Hamlets, an impoverished borough in central London, the first Muslim mayor had his second election quashed for this electoral crime, harvesting the Bangladeshi vote. Rather than himself, he blamed Islamophobia. Well, he would, wouldn't he? After a 5-year ban, he won the mayoralty back as an independent. The electoral authorities are looking very carefully at his present campaign. So they should. Democracy must be transparent.